In this video, we'll be going through the Salesforce campaigns and how you can link Swift digital events and emails to those campaigns. Firstly, you'll need to create a Salesforce campaign for that to happen. You can do this simply by going into Campaigns, selecting New, and then giving your campaign a name here. So I'm just going to call this one Salesforce Event. And here you can fill out all the different details that are currently seen. Otherwise, click Save, and it should redirect you straight into the campaign settings. The first step you want to follow through with is managing your members, and there are various ways to do this. They include adding existing contacts, adding existing leads, or importing a CSV file. Firstly, I'm going to select My Leads, so I'm going to select the Add Campaign Leads option. This is going to give me the option to change the campaign's name, but you can leave it as is. The Member Status dropdown allows you to place an initial status group on your actual respondents or Salesforce campaign members. You will need to leave it as sent. The campaign will update as responses are filtered through when it is in full flow, and you will see various changes in invitee statuses. Once you click Next, it should take you to your leads or whichever variable you've selected. I'm just going to add myself, which is here. I'm also going to click Add to Campaign, and when I've done that, it is going to give me a confirmation at the very top. Now, scrolling down to the very bottom, I will click Done, and that is when this person will be added to the campaign. Once Done has been clicked, it will redirect you to the campaign, and you'll be able to see all campaign added members there. Scrolling back to the top, I want to also assign these members to a certain mail group. So these mail groups have been synced over from Swift Digital into Salesforce, and there is a video that we've set up for you guys to go through the process of syncing Swift Digital mail groups to Salesforce. So I won't be going through that in this particular video. Once you've clicked Assign Members to Mail Group, you can select any mail groups appearing in this section. I want to select this one here, and I'm going to click Save. Once I've clicked Save, I can go into Swift Digital, then Mailhouse, and find if my contacts have been added into that selected mail group. Clicking here, I can see that I've been added into the mail group. So the next thing I want to do is actually publish an invitation to the mail group so I can actually pick up responses within Salesforce. Going into Email Composer, I'm going to send that same mail group an email, and I've also set up a regular invitation, as you can see here. It's been linked off to an event as well in Swift Digital. So I'm going to click Publish and then go through the different publishing steps. I'm just going to keep the regular details there, but at the very bottom, we have the recipients, and you will want to add your synced mail group in here. If you select a non-synced mail group, you will not be able to capture any responses within Salesforce. Once you click Publish, it will give you a little summary, and you should be able to receive your invitation. So once I've received my invitation, the next thing I want to do is obviously respond to that invitation. As you can see here, I've received my invitation through my email, and what I'm going to do is register to attend. So I'm going to click Yes, I will attend, and that will provide me with the event registration form that I've linked this email to. I'm just going to fill out those details. Next, I'll click Continue Registration. Once I've confirmed that registration, the next thing I'll do is go into Salesforce again, and then access the Configuration tab. The reason why we'll go through the Configuration tab is because we want to be able to run a manual sync. This will initiate an immediate sync over from Swift Digital into Salesforce. So I'll click Synchronize Now. It's going to update any linked activities that have been processed within Swift Digital and filter that over into Salesforce. It's going to take a little while for it to sync, but it should be done in a couple of minutes. Otherwise, if you don't want to run a manual sync, there is a sync pull interval which you can change. This is automatic and will run depending on which option you've selected in the dropdown. You can see here that the manual sync that we were running has been completed, and the final step is to link the Swift Digital event to the Salesforce campaign that I've set up. So what I'll do now is I'll go to Campaigns, I'll select the campaign that I've set up, I'll click here, and we're going to enter the Other Information tab. In the Swift Digital activity type, you will need to select Event, and then in this case, I'll be selecting the Salesforce training event. Once you've done that, click Save. For email sends, you can select emails and select the document which was sent to a synced mailing list. Let's go down to the very bottom. You can see that the status of my contact has been updated. It is registered, and that's the whole process of linking a Swift Digital event to a Salesforce campaign.